Hello everyone, welcome to this video that I am facilitating for the Chelsea and Westminster Hospital charity CW+. My name's Grace and I am a drama and movement therapist, and I'm going to be providing 3 videos for the staff members at Chelsea and Westminster Hospital. So this is the first one of, I believe, what will be 3 videos, and they will go in a series together. And today we're just going to start off with something really simple. We are going to do some breathing exercises and then write down some things that we are thankful for, some things that we are grateful for, something that's made us laugh. So if you could grab a pen and paper for this video, that would be fantastic. And maybe have it so that the paper can be one that you keep. So it's a piece of paper that you can keep on your person and maybe bring back for the next video. These videos are going to be 15 to 20 minutes long each, so they can be done very quickly, and they are geared towards helping your well-being and maybe even just giving you a bit of respite from your day at the hospital. I know things are really tough at the moment, and I can't express how thankful we all are for your hard work, and we at CW Plus really want to give back to all the staff members that are working on the front line in the hospital, and I hope that this video contributes to that work. So even if this video just provides you with some relief on, your lunch break, if that's when you're doing this, or at the end of your day, then that's fantastic, and I hope that you tune in for the 2 after this one, because as I said, this will be a series. So I'm really happy to be bringing you this today, and I'm hoping everyone's got a pen and paper now. If you don't, you may be able to store in your mind kind of the answers to some of my questions. So if it's really impossible for you right now to go and get a pen and paper, then that's also okay. Or you could even write your answers down on your phone. We want to make this as accessible as possible. So I am obviously coming to you from my house. I am staying home as much as I can to support the NHS, but obviously you might be watching this in the hospital or in, somewhere where you might not be in a confidential space, for example. So just be mindful of who's around you and how much you want to explore and share throughout this video. Although I am a therapist, this isn't a therapy session. It's simply to help well-being and provide a little bit of respite. You can do this video standing up, sitting down, lying down if you wish. And to start with, we're simply going to get into a comfortable position. And just take a breath together at the start of this video. So breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. And on the next breath in, I'd invite you to close your eyes as you breathe out, if you are comfortable with that. So breathing in and out. If you're not comfortable with closing your eyes, simply looking down at the floor with a soft gaze is absolutely fine. And just continue with your breathing. Breathe at your normal pace. And I'd invite you to think about your day today. So starting from when you woke up and going through your day in your head until this present moment. What have you done today? Who have you spoken to and who have you seen today? Keep breathing. What have you eaten today? What have you drunk today? Have you had time to rest? Or have you been extremely busy? How do you think your day is going today? Has it been a good day? Or has it been a bad day? And last but not least, I'd invite you to think about how you're feeling today. So keep breathing at your normal pace and think about how you're feeling today. What's that one emotion that's standing out to you that represents how you felt today? And when you've thought of that emotion, I'd invite you to open your eyes. Take your time, but when you're ready, open your eyes. And keep that emotion in your head. Think of the word that describes that emotion. And I'm going to count to 3 in a moment, and we are all going to showcase that emotion on our body and on our face. You can use sounds as well if you'd like to. So if I just quickly demonstrate what I mean. Today, I felt rushed. That's my word for the day, my emotion for the day. I felt rushed, maybe a bit panicked. So my sound and movement that I'm going to do on my body and on my face and through my voice might be something like this. So I didn't think about that too much. I simply thought of how I felt today and translated that into something on my body, through my voice and on my face. So after 3, we are all going to do those movements, sounds, facial expressions together, and then just let that sit after you've done it. And then we'll move on to the next part of the session. So 1, 2, 3. Thank you, everyone. Your movement and sound might have been longer than mine, might have been shorter than mine, but that's okay. Whatever came to your mind is normally exactly how it's supposed to be. So thank you. Next, we are going to move on to our exercise with our pen and paper. So I've got mine here. And I invite you all to just listen to what I am saying and simply put pen to paper and write down the first things that come to your mind as I ask you these questions or as I say these statements. What is one thing that you are grateful for at the moment? And feel free to begin writing. can write a word, you can write a sentence, whatever feels right to you in this moment. Next, who is one person you feel grateful for at the moment? Next one. What is one of the reasons you have to smile at the moment? And the next one, what is one amazing part of your week? So one amazing thing that's happened to you this week. And if there's nothing that's springing to mind that's been amazing, you can just think of one positive or one good thing that's happened to you this week. And last one, what is one thing that you have laughed about recently? So when I say recently, this can be the last thing you've laughed about. This could be something you laughed about a couple of months ago, but it sprung to your mind when I spoke those words. So just something that you can remember that you've laughed about. So that's all of the questions or statements I'm going to ask today. So just take a moment to look at what you've written down and read over your answers. Read them one by one, and when you've finished reading the last one, you can go back up to the top and begin reading again. Once you've read these and they're firmly in your mind, just going to invite you to put your notebook, paper, pen, whatever it is that you're using to the side, and we will bring these back for the next session. So make sure to keep those words safe. And I'd invite you once more before we finish to close your eyes or look down at the floor, whatever's most comfortable for you. And just picture those people, those things, those events in your mind, the things that you wrote down. And try to remember which ones were easy for you to write down, which ones of them were hard for you to remember and write down. And think of which ones you feel drawn to the most. Is it that one person who you're thankful for? Is it that thing that you're thankful for? Is it the reason why you laughed? Which one do you feel lights up your mind the most today? And there might be a couple that are springing to mind, that are kind of equal with which ones are the most important to you. So just keep those 2 in your mind if you have 2, or 3 if you have 3. Just focus on those. And I'd invite you to put your hands on your stomach. And we are going to breathe in those positive people, events, objects, things. We're going to breathe them in. And as we breathe in, our stomach's going to expand, and we're going to allow those things to come into our body. So breathing in and out. Breathing in those things again that you are grateful for. Breathing in and out. And one more time, breathing in and out. Now I'd invite you to breathe in strength, breathe out weakness, breathe in joy, breathe out sadness, breathe in courage, and breathe out fear. And last but not least, breathe in that positivity and breathe out negativity. When you're ready, you can open your eyes for the last time. And as you've opened your eyes, just take a look around the room. Notice what's in the room with you today. And I'd invite you to count how many things in the space that you're in that are the colour blue. I only have 4, I think. You may have more than me, you may have less than me. Next, count things that are the colour red. I have 3, I think, so even less. You may have more, you may have less. And last but not least, if you could count the things in your space that are the colour green. I only have 1, so green is definitely a colour that is lower on the scale for me today. And you may have more or you may have less. And that is the end of our session today. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope that this helped in some way, and if it did, please join me for my next 2 videos. Of course, we are all going to encounter those negative and bad and challenging times, and I think it's good to acknowledge these times and you know, really explore how we feel about them, because we can't just be positive all the time. It's impossible. But I hope these videos are contributing to your well-being, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you.